If you're getting stuck on the practice worksheet, fast forward to whatever question you need an explanation for. Number 1. A recording studio charges musicians an initial fee of $50 to record an album. Studio time costs an additional $35 per hour. Write an equation that gives the total cost C of an album as a function of studio time in H hours. Here, you're inputting the number of hours to get out the cost. And because they give you $35 per hour, you know the rate of change. You're given the initial fee of $50, so you know that intercept. So this is one where you're just plugging in the information. So instead of saying Y equals, our output is C. So it's C equals 35 per hour, means it's 35 each, with the initial fee of 50. And that's it. Number 2. A carpet store charges $20 per square yard of carpet after an initial installation fee. A customer paid a total of $800 for 30 square yards. Write an equation that gives the total cost C of buying and installing a carpet as a function of the area of the room in S square yards. So here, the input is the number of square yards you're buying, and the output is the cost. And they tell us it's $20 per square yard, so we know the rate of change. However, we know there's an initial installation fee, and we don't know what it is. However, we do know that it costs $800 for 30 square yards. So I'm going to take that information and we're going to turn it into an ordered pair. Since the input is the square yards, my ordered pair is going to be 30, 800. And now I can use this information to figure out that missing installation fee. Now I don't have tons of room here, but I'm going to plug things into Y equals mx plus b. My Y is 800. My M is 20 per square yard. My X is 30 from my ordered pair, and I don't know the B. If I multiply that, I get 800 equals 600 plus B. I'm running out of room, but subtracting 600 from both sides, I get that B equals 200. So the initial installation fee is $200. So putting things all together now, my output is C, so C equals 20 per square yard, so 20S, plus the installation fee of $200. Number 3. The mathematics department sponsors Math Family Fun Night every year. In the first year, there were 35 participants. In the third year, there were 57 participants. Write an equation that can be used to predict the number of participants given the years that the program has been running. So here, it's a little bit harder to tell for this one, but since it says given the years, we know that that's going to be the input that we're going to be plugging in. And we're predicting an output for the participants that attend. And in this case, unfortunately, we don't know a rate of change, and we don't know an initial value. Okay, so we need 2 ordered pairs from this information. And it's a little bit harder to see because some of our numbers aren't actually written as numbers. We have first year and third year. So our information says in the first year there were 35, so that's going to be 135. And in the third year there were 57, so that's 357. We need to find the rate of change, meaning we need to find the slope, subtract your y's, subtract your x's. So 57 minus 35 over 3 minus 1, that's 22 over 2, which equals 11. So every year it's increasing by 11 participants. Now we need to plug things into y equals mx plus b because we need to know that initial value. I'm going to choose my smaller numbers. So my y from that ordered pair is 35, my m is 11, the x is 1 plus b. So pretty much we have to subtract 11 from both sides, and we figure out that 24 is b, so 24 is the initial value. So putting it all together, The participants, so P, is going to be 11 times the number of years plus the initial value of 24. Number 4. You are taking a Taekwondo class that costs $15 a month. In addition, you need to purchase a uniform. You paid a total of $108 after 6 months. Write an equation that gives the total cost in D dollars as a function of the length of time you've been taking classes in M months. So in this case, we're plugging in the number of months and we're getting out the cost. Okay, we know it's $15 a month, however, we don't know how much that uniform is. That uniform is our initial value in this case. Okay, however, we do know that we paid $108 after 6 months, so taking that information, keeping in mind months is our input, cost is our output, we can write an ordered pair, which would be 6, 108. Now I can plug my information into y equals mx plus b. My y is 108. My m is 15 for each month. My x is 6. And I add my b. From there, I get that 15 times 6 is 90. And when I subtract that 90 from both sides, I get that b equals 18. So now my final equation, the output is C. So C equals the $15 for each month plus the uniform, which we just figured out was 18. Number 5, your family spends $30 for tickets to an aquarium and $3 per hour for parking. Write an equation that gives the total cost C of your family's visit to the aquarium as a function of the number of hours, H, that you were there. In this case, we are plugging in our input is the number of hours, which gives us the cost. And this is an awesome question because we have all the information. $30 for each ticket. Sorry, $30 for the tickets, not each ticket. $30 for the tickets and $3 per hour for parking. So it's going to be C equals $3 per hour plus that $30 that you spent on tickets. And number 6, a camp charges a registration fee and a daily amount. The total bill for one camper was $338 for 12 days, and another camper was $506 for 19 days. Write an equation that gives the cost C as a function of the number of days D spent at camp. This is another one where we know there's a registration fee and we know there's a daily amount. However, we don't know what that information is. Here, the input is the number of days you're attending camp, and the output is the cost. So we're going to take our 2 campers and we're going to use that information to write ordered pairs. So camper number 1, input was days, so they were there for 12 days, which cost $338. Camper number 2 was there for 19 days, which cost $506. Need a slope, we need a rate of change. Subtract your y's on top, subtract your x's on the bottom. That gives us 168 over 7, which is 24. We need the registration fee. So y equals mx plus b. Once again, I like smaller numbers. So I'm going to say that 338 equals my m, which is 24, times the x, which is 12, plus b. 24 times 12 is 288. And when I subtract 288 from both sides, I figure out that b is 50. So that's that registration fee. Putting it all together, the cost is $24 for each day, plus the registration fee of $50.